Yo, tell me if you not hear me now. Can you hear me now? Sasha Ice. And them know say from them this say them have to pay the price. And for that matter, today the birthday of Rodney Price. Yeah. I am bring forward Vybz Kartel. We are talking about same way, so big up Cartel Daddy. Though, as a Mario, big up yourself. Sasha Ice, big up yourself. Brian, big up yourself. Gaza Uncle, big up yourself. Kevin Francis. You know a thing going on. One DJ Paul. Only one. Could never two or three or four or five or six. King Hot Skull, big up. Miller Chip. See me? Big up yourself, youth. Sin Bucket. Yeah, big up. Antonio Whitaker, big up yourself. Sasha Ice. No time I go big up you. Charles Williams, big up yourself. Thanks for checking. We have a bag of things to talk about today. Now, day three, the final day for the defense team of Vybz Kartel. That was today, day three. Nico and Mark first, big up yourself to check in. People, you know the admission fee already, Like the live. So if you have not liked the live as yet, please do so now. You understand? If you not like the live as yet, please do so. Today we plan to have an interactive conversation. People can call you, I go drop the link and call you. But usually me give my introduction, so to speak, first. And then we allow people to say them 2 cents or 3 cents or 4 cents. People remember, we try to keep the platform as respectful as possible. Yeah, respect are one of the key foundation for what we want to build that thing. So at the end of the day, we say objectivity. You see, we say unbiased, we say unsponsored. From them time till now, we say facts. We say explore different perspectives, but we also say respect as it relates to the conversation. I'm seeing, and that go across the board. Respect goes where it comes from. Don't. Demonte Scott, big up yourself. Romain Ray, big up yourself. People, remember if you like the stream as you enter. A bag of people that go full up the stream. We also want a bag of people to like the video. Don't? Yeah, like the live. Like, share, and subscribe. See, Sasha is I couldn't know what the thing go. Yeah. And the moderator them there for help to monitor the chat and help. Cause we want to have a great discussion this evening. And we want to explore a lot of issues. We want to learn. We want to gain new knowledge and new perspective today. DJ Evelina, big up yourself. Thanks for pass through. Bless up. We want people to learn what go on, and we want to have a nice little discussion for day three and so far what we see in the case. Now, as I said earlier, the case now at a point where the defense team for 3 days, day one, day two, and today, day three, have given their arguments, so to speak. Because this hearing, as I said over Gaza Uncle channel earlier, there's a difference between a hearing and a trial. So you have court hearing and you have trial. Hearing, as the word suggests, is about the court listening to submissions, listening to conversations, listening to bits of evidence, if you may, to come to a conclusion, not necessarily to decide guilt or innocence. A trial is used to determine guilt or innocence, not a hearing. So the proceeding of Vybz Kartel I do, even though you hear them say retrial hearing, and you see the word trial in it, trial hearing. It's not a trial, it's a hearing. So for those who are thinking says the retrial that take place now, no, it is not the retrial. Hey people, let me tell you something, You see all you see the one case I go on downtown there. at the court. A one case a go on about about 100,000 different interpretation are go on for the one case, believe it or not. You know. All you see the one case a go on. You see, not everybody mind. There's a different case that take place now for them mind now. The parameters, the ideas, what take place, a different thing that take place now for them mind, you know, even though the whole away I see the same case, you know. If I hear them say seven brother, seven different mind, just like how you have the one Bible, but you have about 100 different denomination. I saw it there. So be careful where you get your information from. Make sure are credible sources. Make sure you vet all of the places. If you go somewhere you hear your conversation, make sure say you can line up the conversation. Don't just listen to people and go talk off of people. We as Jamaican we love to do that something there. And say if I know so and near so. No. If you can look it up for yourself, you look it up for yourself. And you try to learn and try to gear. Cause I can tell you a whole heap of source on the internet attack some things where not even in the case, no time. DJ Dreadbeard, big up yourself. Dimiss, big up yourself. Kim, big up yourself. Same way. 64 people there. How much like me have? Sasha Ice, how much like there? Sasha Ice, how much like there? I see 64 people. How much like there? The last day is Friday. The prosecution are gonna have 2 days to submit for them arguments. Why there should be a retrial. Yeah, people, now hear me. Tell me if you not hear me. Tell me if you not hear me. Tell me if you not hear me. You say you not hear me. Alright, loud and clear. Alright, so we get a bad report a while ago, I'm not like him. Sasha Ice I say less than 40 people. I don't remember the number what she said like the stream. 34. Sasha Ice said, Rockstar, big up yourself. Yeah, me not see. But people like up the stream now, man. 61 people there. I'm supposed to at least have 50 like. Alright, so as what we say, we are gonna go to a bag of things today, you know. Yeah, a bag of things. There's so many things to start with, so many things to deal with. I want to tell you, say, me have two device right now. 40 likes. We need some more like. We have two device out right now, plus this. And there's a bag of things we want to talk about. Shannon George, up Brando, Trinidad in North. Big up yourself, Trinidad. All over there in Trinidad. Shannon, please like the life. We need you to like the life. So that's the admission. People remember, donations can go on to. So if you want to donate to the stream, you can also do so. I think there's a money sign there. You can click it and do the right thing, you see me? Yeah. So day three, day three. You know, we get we information from different sources, right? Alright, so here we're gonna do now. We'll go over to the observer. And you and the next thing again to people, sometimes the information them posts like late in the night. Sometimes information posts like early tomorrow morning about today. I saw them do it. You see me? So now have to look out for them thing there too. You see me? Now the lawyer we name Clark. Oh my God. Alright, so the first bit of evidence we are gonna take. The first piece of I think we are gonna look for now is from the Jamaica Observer. See him? I'm gonna turn to the Jamaica Observer. See him? So as well Sasha Isa said so please people like up the stream. And we have some interesting topics to talk about in the night, alright? So this is according to the Jamaica Observer now. As well Sasha Isa said please like up the stream. Clark highlights publicity concerns in closing arguments against Vybz Kartel Retrail. So this is not the closing arguments today. Him a touch upon the publicity. And me no know if you not follow the channel, you not follow the reason. Me tell you say this is what me think I gonna be one of the great talking points. This is what me think I gonna be one of the most important and key points towards this case. Because where the defense team are trying to argue is that a retrial would not be feasible in terms of the evidence, in terms of the witnesses, in terms of the money for the defendants and fine, and also in terms of the fairness, in terms of the breach of the constitutional and human rights that have taken place. So about five different ground, about five different things. So enough of the people them a read media headlines and I look and say the judge denied this or the judge struck this or the judge not like this or the judge and them a say boy Cartel I go stay. Una not read the story because that are with our people. We just read headlines. Same like how some people say, oh a clickbait. Yeah, you know why clickbait catch most away? Because we just love look on title. We now listen to the video. You see me? So clickbait will always catch you. At the same thing, a man just look on a title and don't read the rest of the document. We have to become a nation of responsible people. You have to read, brother. You have to read, sister. You see me? So you can't just look on title alone and say, yeah man, this it say, or yeah man, I saw it go. We as a people, me don't know. It's like we prefer to use with liver with kidney when we are think. Me not think we like use a brain. We like use with liver, with kidney, with heart, with spleen, and other body parts except for brain when we are think. We not like read thing and anyway, we're not going on that part there. I don't know. We're not going to preach. So Clark highlights the publicity concerns in the closing argument. So this now where I read from the Jamaica Observer, right? Dated today. Kingston, Jamaica. Defense lawyer John Clark on Wednesday told the Court of Appeal that none of the common law safeguards were deployed to ensure a new trial would not affected by the publicity surrounding the quashing of the 2014 conviction by the Privy Council. So I say them not do enough for safeguard to prevent that, right? Clark was making his closing submissions in the retrial hearing for Vybz Kartel and Sean Storm, Kyra Jones, and Andre St. John, who were charged for the murder of, yeah, we know that part. The Court of Appeal upheld their convictions in 2020. However, in March 14, 2024, the Privy Court, yeah, we know that part too. Alright, so see the part that we don't know. Noting the damaging effect of post-trial coverage, Clark argued that the appellants should not be condemned to undergo the ordeal of a retrial because the state's failure to adhere to the Interception of Communications Act. You hear that? Describing his argument as a beautiful submission, Justice Marva Bishop said, "Oh, clot. Let me take my time and read through this." Describing his argument as a beautiful submission, so Justice Marva Clark said this. Justice Marva McDonald Bishop said, "You are saying that the court should have stepped in from day one and deployed its resources. Now we are learning." Bumbo clot. Bumbo clot. Oh, Ross clot. Oh, Bumbo clot. Read back this again. Tell you no, don't read headlines, read the stories. Let us read it again. It come like a clap, she clap him and say, "No, you read, no, you talk. You never talk before, you know. You just start talk. You talk, no. You talk, no." And that the judge is saying, no, no, you talk. Because McDonald I say, you know McDonald, Clark, yo, you see the youth named Clark? You see the youth named Clark? You see the youth, yo, me tell you know, pick up Isaac, but me tell you for yesterday, you see that youth, yeah? That youth a future bright, you know. Yeah, that youth a future bright, that. Me I tell you, him future bright, me I tell you, see him, he come like the dog them say, watch you know? Are you where me? Yo, I him them get the concealed weapon. I joke, nah, remember no use concealed weapon and this. I him a fire the shot them, you know. Me tell you no from yesterday, you know. Me tell you no from yesterday, you know. Read about that part there again. Describing his argument as a beautiful submission. Noche. Something in French. Remember something in French. Pièce de resistance. Yes, it's like she said, that was a beautiful argument. Like she said, yo, no, yeah, get it. No, yeah, me tell you now, yesterday, who me I talk to yesterday? I think me dey on the live talking now. Me say to you, say, there is some things where in at the back of the judge their mind where them are wait for hear, you know. Remember them a lawyer too. Me tell you yesterday, there are some things in at the back of the judge their mind where them a say, oh, him not say that yet. Or oh, him draw that card them. Remember yesterday me tell you no? Alright, this away in our mind from long time. And from day one, this in our mind. And she said, let me see, who a go draw that card there? So you see when him drop it, she say, ah. Remember when Teddy Brookshop said, "Bomba clot. Look who the fuck is back." At that, she say right, you say no. Like she said, no, you talk. No, you're talking. So let me read about that part there again. Noting the damaging effect of the post-trial coverage, Clark argued that the appellant should not be condemned to undergo the ordeal of a retrial because the state's failure to adhere to the Interception of Communications Act. The man a quote law, you know. So the lady said, describing his argument as a beautiful. So you see, the lady ain't no feelings. So yesterday she said, "Me not like that talk the way you make." Today when he make a right talk, she said, "Yeah, man. See her talk like see her talk, you know." So she said, "You are saying that the court should have stepped in." So I might agree with her. I said the court never do its job, you know. When she said the woman a reason fear. So for those who are say when you not hear she had knocked down, sir, no. the lady does do the thing the way. You understand? So see it now, you know. Remember, you know, him just said the court never do his job and she say, oh, so you are saying that the court should have stepped in from day one and deployed its resources. No, we are learning. Clark also employed a Humpty Dumpty. What the bomb? I want to tell you, say, when I say the word Humpty Dumpty, my phone drop, you know. You know, say I seal it, seal. Cartel are free, you know. Cartel are free, oh fuck. Yo, as me say the word Humpty Dumpty, where they have the great fall, my phone drop off the pussy class. Sealer, you know, when something drop, it says sealer. And as me say, anyway, Clark also employed a Humpty Dumpty metaphor. Yeah, you know. Cartel calls him something, you know. Liar use metaphor and base something. Anyway. Clark also employed a Humpty Dumpty metaphor to argue that the misconduct of the jury should be enough reason not to order a retrial. Making his argument, Clark said that the poisoning of the jury makes the whole case fall apart. Bumbleclad, Clarky, Bumbleclad, one Clark after this, one. Commending Clark for the strong closing argument and the point of publicity. You see, tell you no bumbo clot to the when Brandon talk, but you don't listen, you know. Me tell you, you know. Me tell you from day one. Remember, you know, from the sister draw the argument, you know. She said, you know, that's why we're there. So what, we not going to talk about the public in, she in them, you know. No, me not say she in them. Me not say that, because me not look like say she dey on the side. But she make the point because that they are the front and center mind. Me tell you say that point they will come round. Pre-trial publicity. Me tell you remember that word the pre-trial publicity. Me been a say it. One Clarky. That me I tell you no. Commenting Clark, commending Clark for a strong closing argument on the point of publicity. See, you see which one to commend him on? So I judge this, you know. Commending Clark for a strong closing argument on the point of publicity. McDonald Bishop said, everything you have placed before us will be considered. Thank you for the enlightening submission. One. Clarky. One. Remember me telling you that. One. You saw your Clarky name in a song. When Clarky? You saw you know teacher never even say 24-hour gym, you know. If I get straight. One Clarky. Him not too talky talk. No, can't say that. That also like him a shade eyes. Anyway, let me stop thinking so much. I just read it in front of me. But yeah, I hear some about one Clarky, man. That's what y'all go and see. On Thursday, the court will hear arguments from the Crown supporting a retrial against the accused. So yeah, the argument they done. So see there? I tell you no, you see the argument come back to that something there. I'm going to read through this again. For those who are forward late, because it is quite short and quite impactful. And then now, we go over to the other side. We so drop the link. You know the thing go. One Clarky. Type in our chat, one Clarky. Alright. So, defense lawyer John Clark, one Clark, aka one Clark, told the Court of Appeal common law safeguards were deployed to ensure that none of the common law safeguards were deployed to ensure a new trial. Big up yourself, PH. Big up. Clark was making his closing submissions in the retrial hearing for Vybz Kartel, Shanstam, Kyra Jones, and St. John, which were charged. I know that part. Noting that the damaging effect of the post-trial coverage. Post-trial coverage means that after the trial done, the coverage of the media do. And you notice him not call no Serpy name. And you see that when you see dope on the first day, I just say publicity and talking point. We tell you, say the first day, the man them plan out them thing. Big man thing, the dog and like them plan out them thing. Me nah grow like them thing. Yo, me tell you, no brother spot a lion, you know. We can't spot the rules, you know, dog. Brother from day one, from Monday, remember say a Clark make she go do the audit, you know, and look say in the last 6 years, you say, oh, the other retrial them turn out, you know. From Clark attack, she say, you know, alright, me tell you. You see when you see she get upset with him with the 21 month and the 1 month with the Privy Council, I go to vex, she vex to all she say, you know, say, yeah, I make the good point then, but me not like that point there you make. That's why she really get upset pan you know. That part and you see at that part the jar out feels like shoot the justice system in that foot, you know. When she say any person without legal knowledge could have come to that conclusion there, you know. You see me? But me could read back this and then we'll get to the other points then. The Court of Appeal upheld their conviction, so go through that already. Noting the damaging effect of the post-trial coverage, Clark argued that the appellant should not be condemned to undergo the ordeal of a retrial because of the state's failure to adhere to the Interception of Communications Act, describing his argument as a beautiful submission. Justice Marva McDonald Bishop said, "You are saying that the court should have stepped in from day one and deployed its resources. Now we are learning." Come like say a school she there, come like say she a teacher, come like she teach him or something. She a say, "Now we are learning." Clark also employed the Humpty Dumpty metaphor to argue that the misconduct of the jury should have been enough reason not to order a retrial. Making his argument, Clark said that poisoning of the jury makes the whole case fall apart. You know, like Humpty Dumpty was sat up on the wall, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses, only enough for the king's sympathy. Anyway, all the king's horses, all the king's men could not put Humpty Dumpty together again. So him basically I say, you see that jury misconduct thing that a poison of the jury, that should have made the case fall apart from day one. Commending Clark for a strong closing argument on the point of publicity. Tell you see that point there, at that point there, the point. Me hear the other point them, you know. Don't think me not hear them, me hear them. But you see Clarky, one Clarky, commending Clark for a strong closing argument on the point of publicity. McDonald Bishop said, "Everything you have placed before us will be considered. Thank you for that enlightening submission." That. Right, so that are the observe that are what the observer officer right there. So then I want to touch upon something else when me see. I want to touch upon something else when me see. Man say one Clarky badness. I am in the I am in the alright, so me done with the observer first and then we'll go over. Alright, I'm gonna drop the link. I think at time we can drop the link now. I will drop the link, but we'll go through some more at the trial for today. So Clark I go on with him thing, man. The man say beautiful submission. Yeah, that. It's like the man play one true ball. Now you ever watch football and the man play one back? Yo, whoever go stadium it, hey, when you go stadium and a man play a true ball, now you hear the whole stadium. Ball! Yo, when the man make the submission today, you know, the whole of the defense team, you know, say, ball! I want true ball the dog play today, you know. Yo, when you see when you see the ref tell you ball, you must know say one blood clot ball. Now the ref say ball dog. Yeah, master man, you know you know the stadium stay. Okay, yeah. Me see what I go on. Me see what I go on. Me see what I go on. Ball! And that take place today, no brother. When the man make that thought there, lawyer suspended for NCD. Hold on. Them boy, beer money, them boy are making. Alright. Yeah, man. One Clarky badness. You know the thing. You know it go. You know it go. Alright. Tell me if you not hear me clearly, say me. Tell me if you not hear me clearly. Because more reach the next part of that story. But just tell me if you not hear me clearly. And by the way, me drop the link. So if anybody want to, remember, me can only add like about 5 people. So if you are join from now. You see me? So, let me know what time it is. Alright. Sean gonna answer loud and clear. Steph more, big up yourself. Sean Clark, big up yourself. Pin it, uncle, we are there for that. You know for that, you know. You know for pin it. So somebody pin the link for me, no? One Clark a quote. Clarky, listen for the name in that tune, man. May I tell you? Clark God, man. I'm not lie to you. Clark God. Listen for him name in that song. Alright, Sean Carter, are there with it? In China and yes, pin the link. Yeah, man, yeah, link pin. Must a close pin. But watch it now. People just go and look and search and you find the link. I don't know if you do that something, you know. When the ref get caught up in the half line. What? When the ref get caught up in the half line. Yo, your camera showing up. So if you don't want your camera show, turn it off.
Yeah, me turn it off.
Alright. Alright, so here we go on. Give me a minute, let me read through this. And then now you give me your take on the two articles.
Listen, brother. Right now, I smell it back of my ears, you know.
Listen,
Right now, I smell it on the back of my ears. I smell it way wrong on the back of my head. You think I
that
joke?
is it, man. That is it, man. That is it.
Yeah, man.
One clock, you know?
Yo, after I listen to what you say about Clarky, they better. But my dog, hey, my heart racing in my chest, in the dog.
Clark I go hard, man. A Clark I fire the shot them hard.
Telling you, brother. Us Clarky, I go hard like Clark span foot in the dan.
Yeah. I don't know if I desert or bank robber, but one of the Clarks them.
I must see
Don't know if I
Desert Eagle.
desert bank robber. I don't know.
I the Desert Eagle, man.
Hey, but you see Vybz Kartel, you know, so you see Clark to the man.
Yo,
You see a Clark,
brother, I was listen.
But me G, here we go. Mute your mic little bit here. Yeah, yeah. No, just mute your mic a little bit. Me
Hush me.
read this. Yeah, me mute if you.
All
Where
right.
is it? Yeah, man. All right.
No,
Yeah. All right. So watch this now, people. We're gonna read through this and see what go on. So now, so in the next article in the Observer dated today, you see me? Chess move is that make brother just believe now, man. Brother, me say me see play from yesterday that from day one Clark I shot them and he shot them again. Laugh and shot them. Yeah, tell you. Alright, Kingston, Jamaica. Right? Justice Marva McDonald's chopped down an argument from the defense lawyer Isaac Buchanan regarding the admissibility. So admissibility basically mean can something be used? Um can something be used? Is it admissible? Is it able to be used in a particular circumstance? So basically the admissibility of the evidence in the 2014 murder trial for the Vybz Kartel and his co-accused. Presenting his arguments before the court, Buchanan highlighted inconsistencies in the evidence previously obtained and used to convict Cartel, Sean Storm, Kyra Jones, and Andre St. John, who were charged for the September 2011 murder of Clive Lizard Williams. Advising Buchanan not to stress that point, McDonald Bishop said, "We are not going to evidence 101 class today. Illegally obtained evidence in Jamaica is admissible," she added, as she dismissed the argument. So this now is a teachable moment, is a learning moment for me because She make a statement there so where prior to today, me never consider it or me never know how it go. See, and me do little research, me do little reading, and when me come to realize, when me read the rest of this and then me get back to it. Buchanan presented several arguments on the behalf of his client, Cartel, given name Adidja Palmer in the Court of Appeal on Wednesday. Buchanan told the court that based on the inconsistencies of the sole eyewitness, it would not be in the interest of the justice to order retrial, as the prosecution would have an opportunity to fix some of those inconsistencies. So basically, him a talk about the eyewitness part right here, so I say the eyewitness did have some inconsistencies. So she has say if a retrial for go on, them I get the chance to fix that. So it's like them get a do over. And when you get a do over, you get the chance to fix what you never do right. So him a say based on that, it would not be a fair retrial for Vybz Kartel. Buchanan further argued that the handwriting expert, a key witness against the prosecution's witness. So the handwriting expert was one of the key witness them where did I knock out things where feed them witness did I say is now deceased. Right? So obviously, yes, one problem. That's all. Which would strengthen a case against the appellants. So, in other words, then there was a handwriting expert where did there where I say the handwriting where that the man they present something with it did half. I'd have to say I know him write it or whatever the case was. I don't remember. Them now I said the handwriting expert they dead. So them not have him for use back for counter the evidence of where the witness did provide. The defense lawyer also cited, alright, before me get to that part, before me get down to that part, let me say this. Tell me if you not hear me say me. Sasha Ice, you not hear me say me, everybody, you not hear me say me. Just let me know. Come on, touch upon something. You know, one day I talk and nobody now. Tell me if you not. Please like up the channel, people. Then no so vlogger must break down case. Yeah, Nick is you know what does there I deal with it. Shangola and I say loud and clear. Sasha Ice I say yeah, Demante I say yeah. Big up yourself, Demante. You remember beginning up in the first part. Alright, so I want the eye them do some more research on it, Zane. But me I go say something to you. I go say something to you. You see that point here? Eyes that make you sound that point here what she make? Listen what she say. She said advising Buchanan not to stress that point. Basically to me think that judge here, she not like when them go in at some things where she feel not pertinent to the case. You get what me I say? She not she not want to go in at some things that are not pertinent to the case. You get what me I say? Auntie. So she has say advising Buchanan not to stress that point. McDonald Bishop said, we are not going to evidence 101 class today. Illegally obtained evidence in Jamaica is admissible. That means that if the evidence obtained in Jamaica was obtained illegally or improperly, that means without a search warrant, that means without probable cause, um, all of them little thing there, then the evidence can be used. Now, this was a shocker to me at first when I hear this. But I do little research on it and I find out say this vary from country to country. This vary from country to country. That's where my little research show me. In the United States, them have a thing where say it not admissible. You get what I say? Them have a thing where say it not admissible in the United States. In the UK, it can work. So illegally obtained evidence can work in the UK based on what me see. In the United States, no. So I'm gonna read through some of them things. Illegally obtained evidence admissible in the UK. It matters not how you get it. If you steal it, even it would be admissible evidence. This statement was made by Crampton J. in Leatham, 1861. Down here, so now it says all relevant evidence is admissible in English criminal proceedings. So for the judge them is a matter of discretion, and the discretion is in the matter to see if the evidence is damning. So in other words then, if you there saw one police pull up on you and the police have reasonable suspicion, say you have one firearm on you or whatever, you move Gigi and him search you and him find the firearm on your person or whatever. See him? And it's an illegal firearm. When you get charged for illegal possession of a firearm, if you draw the point and say the search was illegal, you see me, or the way them obtain the evidence, or say them go up on your property or them find cocaine or them find. In a Jamaica, the judge them have the discretion to say the evidence is admissible. So you can get charged, you can get convicted. In a UK, are the same thing. Zane, I'll give you an next example. In the Philippines, for example, in the Philippines, jurisprudence, seminal cases such as People versus Marty, People versus Koged, have reinforced the exclusionary rule. I mean, I get into the exclusionary rule, I'm going to know, emphasizing that illegally obtained evidence is a fruit of the poisonous tree and thus inadmissible. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, not illegally obtained we are talking, not tampered with. Because let me see what Buchanan did say. So Buchanan say inconsistent in the evidence previously obtained and used. Right. And then she said illegally obtained evidence in Jamaica is admissible. You get what I'm saying? So in a Jamaica, it is so. In a Philippines, it is not so. Me look what again go on here. So now, which are the two places? So in a Kenya, for example, in Kenya, illegally obtained evidence was for a long time admissible in criminal law as long as it was relevant. Zane? So if it relevant to the case, it can use. If it's not relevant, then the judge has has um discretion whether or not it is admissible or not. So I talk about Kenya now. So illegally obtained evidence was for a long time admissible in the criminal law as long as it was relevant. However, the constitution in Kenya in 2010 shifted the paradigm, and Article 54 of the constitution now disallows the admission of such evidence. So you see say Kenya change for them thing there, so for example. So I try to show you say different country operate different way. Alright, so we could talk about the United States now. The exclusionary rule prevents the government from using most evidence gathered in violation of the US Constitution. You see me? The decision of Map versus Ohio established that the exclusionary rule applies to evidence gained from unreasonable search or seizure in violation of the Fourth Amendment. You get what I say? So US different. So US I say no, you violate the people in Fourth Amendment if you do certain things. You get what I say? You have to make sure you obtain it through the proper channels. In a Canada now, them I say Under the Charter of Rights and Freedoms, evidence that is unlawfully obtained may still be used in a trial, but only if the judge decides excluding it in the case is more harm than including it. So it's a base of risk versus benefit. So if it is that it more beneficial to the case, then she have add it. If it is where it's not really beneficial to the case, then she have the, as well me tell her the word discretion. And the same thing happening in a Jamaica. Me look on some case where the Court of Appeal rule in favor of admitting or making certain evidence admissible to certain cases, even though they were obtained in means which were improperly done or as what them say so unlawfully obtained. Anyway, we don't go through that part eh. Make we read through the rest of this. So this is what me I try show you now. You can't just read the ends justify the means. Exactly. So something like that. So if the ends justify the means, them are gonna do it. See? Now, this is what me I talk about with media. Now a person are gonna read that and them done this. So that are the part where she never really agree with. You know, you know more objection. So make we hear the rest of what Buchanan put forward. Buchanan presented several arguments on the behalf of the client of Cartel, giving him Adidja Palmer in Court of Appeal on Wednesday. Buchanan told the court that based on the inconsistencies in the sole eyewitness, so this is something different. The sole, the one eyewitness, there's too many inconsistencies now. It would not be in the interest of justice to order a retrial, as the prosecution would have the opportunity to fix some of those inconsistencies. So some of the lie them when tell, or some of the way them when say some things, the prosecution would have get the chance to fix it up now. See, Buchanan further argued, remember, that part and get knocked out, So Buchanan did a free run for say this, and the judge never said, no, but you can't say that. No, you shouldn't say that. No, so listen. Because we have to notice, say, a 3 times the judge not say nothing, and a 1 time the judge say something for knock. Buchanan, where we are do as enough of we as people, we are read and reason out this thing. We are look on the 1 time when she oppose. You know we as people still, we more drawn to negativity. So if she oppose and say, no, don't do that, I don't say that to one thing. Most people focus on the one thing. All 10 points to read out and she no object again. Nobody now makes that point there. Nobody now makes that. So that we there so we talk about tonight and future night. The points them we are put forward will now get objected to or will now get struck. There are several points we are put forward will now get struck. So please, and sometimes we love say media do this. Sometimes I know media, sometimes I will want brain. Sometimes media put out things and we see where we want to say. Them have a thing where they say seek and you shall find. Sometimes we look for something and now look properly. So we only go see certain things. You see me? Please hit the like button. Buchanan further argued that the handwriting expert, a key witness against the prosecution's win, is now deceased. See him? The defense lawyer also cited, yes, somebody did reach. People, hit the like button, please. And as some key points, thank you, Shangolan. The defense lawyer also cited medical and psychological reports for Cartel, noting that Cartel not only suffers from Graves' disease and has a failing heart, but also a weakened mental state. You get what I'm saying? A weakened mental state. And more want to highlight a point here. So for those are the people who they think say, again, we have to go over this. But on the first day, when Vybz Kartel's son did make the statement and say him sick and she not think him hard can manage and so, she struck it down because it was coming from him. Let me reiterate this again. Let me say this again. Let me say it over and over. She struck it because it was coming from the son. You notice that she not struck it when him attack you so. And for him say he gave, listen to this again, the defense lawyer also cited medical and psychological report. So I know just the report for sure say him have Graves disease where them list say him heart decreased by 50% and so forth and so forth and so forth. And not only by that alone. You see me? But psychologically, mentally as well, in mind nah deal with it well. So that is why I said the defense lawyers also cited the medical and psychological reports for cartel. And there had to be some physical submission as well. He could have just said that so. Because she would have asked him, so then how you know that? And should have struck that. So that means them provide the evidence there. But also a weakened mental state, which had to be also proven. You see me? The emotional toll, the anxiety that comes from it, the mental weakness that has developed as a result of the ordeal, it should not be lost. The toll of the 13 years Buchanan told the court. He also argued that the financial impact that the proceedings have had on Cartel, who has not been paying, who has been paying legal and medical expenses and has had to maintain his family dependence, all while he is unable to earn. Remember, him can't perform on a show, bag of things. You get what I say? The court is currently hearing whether or not so and so and so. So that I right there, so. You see me? That are from the observer, right? So on the notice, a one point you might knock, but you don't have to read further. We as a people are one part we are gonna read and done. You see what I go on here, so. So Miller Chipper say that mean anybody can steal somebody phone data for months and fix things and then them set them up. That's crazy. See Nikki's he did answer something else and then see Miller Chip. Me see what this comment say. Miller Chip, she was not talking about the tampering. She was talking about the access of the device. And even so, they hardly said because the information that was on the phone was important. It no matter. You hear this now? Bro, the media now press the issue, said Jones. In debt. Now press the issue. Jones said him in debt of 70 million. So if him alone has 70 million, through everything, yeah. So yeah, say him in debt of 70 million. Yes, Miller Chip, listen and learn. Alright, so that they so now, what me does do? Which side that me does go on? Observer side. Sean Cartel, you there see me?
Yeah, brother, me there now.
Yeah, what you think about what go on so far? And people, maybe
Why?
you can click the link and call. Yeah, what you think? A bag of thing for digest, so to speak. What
Yeah,
you
but
think so far?
when me get from today, so
Mm-hmm.
far, I can say so far so good, brother.
So far, so good.
So far so good. I'm keeping my hopes high, like Mount Everest, even higher than that too.
Yeah, that's him keep him hopes high like Mount Everest. Alright, my G, so here we go on. Which side we are going now? We are going over the nationwide side. Nationwide, the nation side. Alright, so poor health.
Brando, you're an artist, Brando.
What is it, man? How you say, man? We can't do run artists. I know you know. Take up
Right
artists.
on the nation side.
Alright, so here we go on now. Poor health, lack of intimacy, and financial problems have been cited by Vybz Kartel and his co-accused as reasons for the Court of Appeal not to do a retrial. So here's some other reason again. Reasons upon the reason. Yeah, bare reasons. The men's attorneys told the court that they are either struggling with a lack of physical and emotional wellness. Zane are heavily indebted and are unable to form loving relationships and raise a family. Oh fuck Lord. Alright, so I'm gonna play this here now, Zane. So people listen up here now. I know me at the most personal portrait yet of the effects the decade-long legal saga has had on Adisha Palmer, Sean Campbell, St. John, and Kahira Jones. The men are seeking to convince the Court of Appeal to reject.
It was the most personal portrait yet of the effects the decade-long legal saga has had on Adidja Palmer, Sean Campbell, Andre St. John, and Kahira Jones. The men are seeking to convince the Court of Appeal to reject the state's effort to retry them for the 2011 murder of Clive Lizard Williams. The court was told that dancehall's self-styled world boss is suffering from Graves' disease and has what's described as a failing heart. Isaac Buchanan told the court that Kartel's heart is functioning at 50% of its capacity. The weakened heart is said to have increased the artist's chances of dying. The details were revealed in an affidavit filed by medical doctor Karen Phillips. Kartel's son, Adidja Jaheem Palmer, had raised the issue of the weakness of his father's heart in his own affidavit, but the judges had struck the reference from his filing. Kartel's attorney told the
Me G, and me and mute your mic. And me and mute your mic, me G. Remember you're not talk. So me just mute your mic. Are you mute it? You hear? Yeah, cause
Alright,
them
brother. Alright. See.
respect, yeah, man.
the
Alright,
court
see.
that the artist would not be able to withstand a retrial with a weakening heart and worsening Graves' disease. The artist's mental health is also deteriorating. Pointing to a psychologist's report, Mr. Buchanan told the court that Kartel has
Alright, so me just said to you a while ago, citing a report. So this is another something him just attack. So when the conversation was made by the son and it gets struck down, we say to you now, we been and say, that are because of the son. You notice say since him attack, you know, you're not now struck down because there's a medical report and a psychological report. We could listen again.
the weakened heart is said to have increased the artist's chances of dying. The details were revealed in an affidavit filed by medical doctor Karen Phillips. Kartel's son, Adidja Jaheem Palmer, had raised the issue of the weakness of his father's heart in his own affidavit, but the judges had struck the reference from his filing. Kartel's attorney told the court that the artist would not be able to withstand a retrial with a weakening heart and worsening Graves' disease. The artist's mental health is also deteriorating. Pointing to a psychologist's report, Mr. Buchanan told the court that Kartel has developed mental weakness and is suffering from anxiety as a result of the last 13 years. The dancehall star and his co-accused are also reportedly struggling financially. For Kartel, his attorney told the court he's managing mounting legal and medical bills, current dependents, and had paid the legal expenses of all appellants in the first trial. Kahira
You hear that? So Cartel did pay the legal expenses in the first trial for all of them. You hear that again? We could play that again. So you hear that part come out. You hear it again. I want to get the facts, you know.
psychologist's report, Mr. Buchanan told the court that Kartel has developed mental weakness and is suffering from anxiety as a result of the last 13 years. The dancehall star and his co-accused are also reportedly struggling financially. For Kartel, his attorney told the court he's managing mounting legal and medical bills, current dependents, and had paid the legal expenses of all appellants in the first trial. Kahira Jones's affidavit pointed out that he has become indebted to the tune of almost $70 million.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Hold on there. People hear how much money them say? I man just put it up on the screen and so, but it's like me just a year. Me just a year for myself. $70 million. Bumbo clot. Oh, rascalot. Dog, and a chicken feed that, you know? Lord clot. This hold on a little. We play what that part there.
Dependents and had paid the legal expenses of all appellants in the first trial. Kahira Jones's affidavit pointed out that he has become indebted to the tune of almost $70 million arising from legal fees and appeals. He says the kindness of one of his co-accused assisted in funding his Privy Council appeal.
You hear that? The kindness of one of his co-accused assisted in his Privy Council appeal. So the 70 million is not the Privy Council, you know. Just get that straight. The 70 million is not the Privy Council. That is before the Privy Council. Brother, we play about that again to Pussy Clot. Yo, John
Suffering from anxiety as a result of the last 13 years. The dancehall star and his co-accused are also reportedly struggling financially. For Kartel, his attorney told the court he's managing mounting legal and medical bills, current dependents, and had paid the legal expenses of all appellants in the first trial. Kahira Jones's affidavit pointed out that he has become indebted to the tune of almost $70 million arising from legal fees and appeals. He says the kindness of one of his co-accused assisted in funding his Privy Council appeal. But it's not just money for Jones. He's concerned about how the ordeal has affected his sex life. Jones says he has...
Bro, what? 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 Man, play about that shit. Play about that shit. I so far the man them a go dog.
all appellants in the first trial. Kahira Jones's affidavit pointed out that he has become indebted to the tune of almost $70 million arising from legal fees and appeals. He says the kindness of one of his co-accused assisted in funding his Privy Council appeal. But it's not just money for Jones. He's concerned about how the ordeal has affected his sex life. Jones says he has also been robbed of the prime moments of his life as he went into custody at 27 years old. He's now 40 years old. He says he has been...
Bumbleclot. Bumbleclot. No, say, I never really appreciate that way there still. Say, I'm going when I'm at 27, I'm now 40 to Pussy Clot. Jaja youth. Jaja, you know, I never really appreciate Jaja youth. Hold on. Bumbleclot, ratty. As a man then they say, in a blood clot third world cup.
all appellants in the first trial. Kahira Jones's affidavit pointed out that he has become indebted to the tune of almost $70 million arising...
People, that's $70 million they have for Kyra Jones alone, you know. That's $70 million they are just for Kyra Jones, you know. That's enough for everybody, you know. The $70 million are just for one man. Just make sure you remember that part there. $70 million for one man. I could go and listen to this.
arising from legal fees and appeals. He says the kindness of one of his co-accused assisted in funding his Privy Council appeal. But it's not just money for Jones. He's concerned about how the ordeal has affected his sex life. Jones says he has also been robbed of the prime moments of his life as he went into custody at 27 years old. He's now 40 years old. He says he has been unable to form a family as courting has not been possible for him. Jones says the fact that he has been unable to enjoy the protected right to a family life, the court should not subject him to a retrial. Justice Marvin McDonald Bishop questioned whether Mr. Jones has been allowed conjugal visits during his incarceration. His attorney said no. The attorney then
Bumbleclot. So, when you see what go on here, so say no, say she not struck that. She not say no, that no make no sense or that no in it. Or she no. Only thing she asks, him get no conjugal visit, and them say no, and she a say, Jaja, you no pussy. And that today they say no pussy. Yo, Jaja, what me create this?
attempted to make the argument that the older a man gets, the window for courting closes.
Jaja.
To this, Justice MacDonald Bishop responded, not with men. He can't court again, you say? But isn't Mr. Kartel older than him? And he has a fiancé?
Hey, Judge, stop watch all the people in IG live. You see, this is what we are talking about, how the publicity affects the case now. Oh, you know, the man and fiance. Yeah, watch all the man and page, Judge. We are watching, tune in to the people, Oh, you know if I say that, eh? But doesn't he have a fear? Hey, you see that, Judge, I mix up, We hear this, this.
Before him, Jones says the fact that he has been unable to enjoy the protected right to a family life, the court should not subject him to a retrial. Justice Martha McDonald Bishop questioned whether Mr. Jones has been allowed conjugal visits during his incarceration. His attorney said no. The attorney then attempted to make the argument that the older a man gets, the window for courting closes. To this, Justice McDonald Bishop responded, not with men. He can't court again, you say? But isn't Mr. Kartel older than him? And he has a fiancé? To this, the attorney responded, he's not completely cut off, my lady. He's just saying his youth was taken. His prime was lost to the state.
Cha-cha.
I see, responded Justice McDonald Bishop. The attorneys have urged the Court of Appeal not to resubject the men to a process that has already cost them so much. They say the interest of justice would not be served by such an order. They say, looking at all the factors, including the uncertainty of another trial and the unfairness of the original trial, it's impossible for Kartel and his co-accused to have a fair retrial. The Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions will open its case for a retrial at 9:30 Thursday morning.
Uncle, where are you? What you say? What says you?
Wally Pating go on. All right. If you notice, when I ever tell people over the years, but we not talk about it, twins on the way. But anyway, when I ever tell people, conjugal visit is a thing, yeah, in a Jamaica. So all who are talk about honey palmer, we not have to talk everything. But conjugal visit is a thing. Because if it was not thing,
tell him say start
so if it was nothing down there, if it was nothing down there, brother, the judge would not say it if it wasn't that thing. Right? Wrong or right?
And then here we go on. The fact says she asks if him get it. That means it is possible and it is also possible. Legal.
So as what we say, we're not going to details about that. We know what we know.
So what you want to say, twin on the way? What you want to say about twin?
Twins on the way. Maybe I say, man, no soon find out. Twins on the way. It's all right.
Adija the
what
second.
What I say is this now.
Adija him the second.
Yeah, Dotico, please don't tell me for mute tonight. Dotico,
no, we can't. No, yo, we can't stay long, my youth. That judge, if you go in,
you first.
The judge is a spot on, like the judge up on the social media watch everything, dog.
So we have to understand. Hold on. Well, that is good. Hold on, Brando. That is good. She up on the social media. I mean, she see where them are say about all the case are angle with outer doors, vloggers and rain. She see then.
Yeah, man.
If she see that, so that means she see everything then. Because if she see all of that about fiance and so, she not see.
Here we go on. If I twin them on the way, because I just have a question. Yeah, because you have little vibes and little added.
No, we're not going to that. Yeah, we still talk about that, Brando.
Little fear and little.
Brando, we still talk about that.
Right, go on.
All right. So watch you know. Remember me telling you already. So the government of Jamaica owe Vybz Kartel 125 million. I'm putting that pound. 650,000 pounds. The Jamaica government owe Vybz Kartel. Me never tell you say everybody. Me say him owe Vybz Kartel. There's a reason why me tell everybody that him owe Kartel, not owe the 4-man, owe Kartel. At some point in time, you know, they got peace that they got come out, and everything come out, you know. But peace they got forward out. The next piece soon forward out, and when the money gap the close now, you know, close. So you soon hear something about the money and all. Yeah, the 20 million, when I try chicken with. So before Privy Council, as the man tell us say much money it costs him in a debt. So basically where in basically I say about the whole thing, we have to understand and pick sense of the nonsense where he must say right. So, bro, $70 million for one man, no joke thing, brother. $70 million for one man is not a joke. Not a joke. Not trying to see man in the yard by GLE for 18 million and so. $70 million in a Jamaica for one man is not a joke. And at that, it cost him over the course of time where him did, he couldn't even pay for him privy council. Zane? So, look on this now. When basically the judge interact, and that one good sign for me. That one good part for me with where the judge interact.
One Clarky. Sorry, got you.
Yeah, one Clarky. Well, the judge interact is a good thing that for me. I'm not gonna tell a lie. But as when I say, we still watch everything come on and say, oh, she deal with. Tomorrow I go set the president for everything, you know. Tomorrow, you see how she deal with tomorrow, and the questions where them bring out how she deal with them, me I go know what kind of tone it depend, you know. On a Friday, you know, tomorrow, me I go know everything. Because don't look for whole heap of bad in a newspaper. Just no say when we are going to hear, when the transcript come out, we are going to hear one talk. You see me? And we are going to know. I said then she not like she give them be a lean way, she not turn down nothing. She not so we are going to see what tomorrow we're going to set the president for everything. But basically from what we hear from from Jones, it go all right, some sympathy night where maybe them not look pan, but she no kick it out. She no kick out the part where him now no youth like jail make him no have no family and them, so she no kick out them part, you know, him a 40 now and jail make him have no youth and them so them part, you know, them part that she take them thing in a consideration see them way. So you have to look upon it because if she's being fair,
remember say judge find out say no visit, no conjugal visit. The judge asked about that, you know. Judge feel if he youth, you know.
Right, because of what the lawyer said. Yeah, because of what the lawyer said, the time is ticking. And she has said, time I tick, but remember Mr. Palmer hold on him, you know, Mr. Palmer have only girl, you know. What you mean by? Although she never said so, but you don't know what I mean. So he must say, no, I'm not say it like that, Your Honor. She said, oh, but she not shut it down. How does that mean? I say she could have shut it down, but she not shut it down. Yeah. So you have to also look upon them thing as a plus too. Yeah.
Okay, judge, easy. Yeah, judge, no? Man, we get older. But Mr. Palmer, 40 years, I'm my fiance. Oh, it reach. Teacher must say, I said, me? What you know about me? Oh, me richer than this. You hear me about
Brandon, I had something yesterday, and Brandon. She's a fan of Carter. I remember says she young too. So if you understand, says she.
What age group she now?
She have social media. Now. She know what going on, you know. Don't feel like,
What age group she now? You say she young.
She younger than Cartel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think she about what? Oh, what them say she about what? 42.
Or 30 something.
She younger than Cartel. She younger than Cartel. So basically what me I say is
yeah. So yeah, so she listen for take body girl. Anyway, let me mute.
But most but uncle member say today we are talking about that, you know. Yo, you know what she sound? Yo, please.
She have 40. She have 40, brother. So look, brother.
40.
What I know? So take what the time when Carter spending in jail. What 14 hour, 13 year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, she had 27. She still a party at you dog.
No.
She still has the summertime.
She had the same age as something there. She had the same age as the bridging there when I get.
Right.
When I get in front.
So, as when me say.
Yeah, that's why that's why she feel it. That's why she feel it for the youth, so. She has said no conjugal visit.
Well, she
asked that, you know.
Because she feel something else when she outside. So she anyway.
You know what? Anyway. You know what?
Back to the case.
Yeah. So we'll stay back to the case.
So,
Nada.
Uncle, so yeah, I said today we could say that it was established that conjugal visits are possible, and it is possible
Yes.
that Vybz Kartel could be getting that.
Yes.
That are one thing,
Yes.
right? What else?
Cause
What else you pick up from today? You that say?
okay, so today, I feel like the judge was fair. Based on the readings, the judge was fair. And today I feel like Clark, no disrespect, judge, but Clark kicked the system again. He bad up the whole place. I think Isaac, them have a pick for Isaac. That's why Isaac make him fire the gun, him be
Yeah.
to me, and him will order the card. And
Yeah,
that me
man.
feel. Isaac say, me
Clark
the
said,
sacrifice
call the shots them. Me will fire them. You just
no,
call the
like
shots.
him,
Me will
no,
fire them.
and I read that no. Him say me are the sacrificial lamb. Cause wherever me say, and me them a go look upon most, you fire a shot them. Cause majority of female go through more Isaac, you know. If you notice that him get a length of time for talk more than Isaac, you know. A 2 days straight him talking, brother.
A 3 day
Half
attack.
a 2 day him talk and the whole of it.
3 day attack. Remember say him they put forward the point about
Right.
something, you know. From day one, I am the put forward the point about
So
how long the retrial would that take if it go on, you know.
Okay, so him raise all of the valid point. And maybe if Isaac said,
Yo, me can't.
would say, you forward yourself. All right, listen, the first thing Isaac said, he said, yo, no matter with the 101, stick to the script. I saw them talk to Isaac. Because them say Isaac are going like him want go around the system and he want to show everybody. So they say, all right, you do that part here, and me you do that part here. You have to know, all right, it's like me and Brando that go they go war. Brando say, here our uncle. Go on with the big voice and distract them and me go and teach the people them right. So you just wall off over there so and bad them up and wall off the so me over here so and go and teach people. You them all look on now because you them afraid of. As something like that, do you know? As simple something them
I mean, while me just screeching in, while they now watch me, I said, boy, I hope you know that, so I mean that me screeching, yeah. Where is the concept?
Yeah. So
yo, Brando.
So as well, me I say no, it really works. It really works for the defendant in a some sense. You see, remember I said tamper with the phone another time for that yet, you know. So when we hear people now know the difference, you know. A two, you know, tamper with the phone and where them can use. Them can use, you know. But we are gonna draw back say tamper with. It's simply, you know. Because tamper, people have to remember the two difference. Them can use whatever use because because of the law. But we still have tamper. Tamper not true, you know. The phone still tamper with. So even if them say it's inadmissible, so it can use it back. But I not time for that yet. Because we don't know if we're going to retrial. So I don't know nothing to talk about. So if them say, all right, it can use, okay, fine. So I think enough people now get that part in a Brando. I'm going to say it slow again for here. Them can say it admissible all them want. But when a time fee use, it's still tamper with, and that in a black and white. So me don't care what I go on, it's still tamper with, that in a black and white. Yeah. If it goes, thank you. If it goes to retrial, tampering, and inadmissible tampering that we use. So that different something that. So where we are look for now is, you know what? Maybe say a 16, me I do a 32 that somebody else go on.
Yo.
Yeah.
Let me ask you now, yeah? Right now my phone want charge. But before me drop off of the life, make me tell you know something. And you know have to believe me because that are facts. Let me ask you. You see cartel a Capricorn. You see me a Capricorn. I may never predict something and it never goes so yet. So here you go now. This is not like May the 14th. This different from May the 14th. What going on in the court right now, this is different from May the 14th. I mean, know for a fact, I'm sure for a fact, just like how I know my name good, and I can't forget my name, I know for a fact, the man in my work. I mean, not ask that. No, me not ask that. No, brother, me not ask that. Uncle, Uncle, me been listening to your live for the entire day today. Me listen to your reasoning, Brando reasoning, everybody reasoning. Me been listening to where we coming from the quotas, brother. And me don't have to ask. Right now, me sleeping comfortable till Friday and every other day. Me know
All
for
right.
sure
All
Thursday
right.
going to come. Me no must be alive to see tomorrow Thursday, but me know for sure tomorrow Thursday going to come. Just like me know for sure the man them a go work. Best believe that. Best believe that.
Ah, all right, my G. Get some charge for your phone.
All right, my
Yeah,
general.
man. Big up on
Best
yourself,
believe
man.
that.
Next day, we see you again.
You know?
Give thanks, my
Yeah,
G.
big up people
All
that
right,
tune in for all
Constantine,
over
what
the
you
world.
say?
Yeah, man.
Hold
Big up on
on,
yourself.
hold on. Before me forward now the warehouse, you are going on. All are going right now. The judge will have John Clark baby. Right now she want being baby mother.
Yo, brother, me tell you about that
Veto
something
of
already.
Yo, Dirty Cup, get some charge for your phone too.
Oh.
All right, Constantine, got you. Can't be that one.
Yeah, don't go. Get some charge.
Yo,
Yeah,
man,
man.
when I want to, yo, yo, I God, bless the panel.
Yeah.
Money, my God. This
Yeah,
call
man.
me a switch that.
We're there. Where are the? What you think about the proceedings then?
But I think the proceedings are going in our favor right now, you know. But again, it you can't look on it one way because the prosecution still not present what them have to present yet. But so far, me like how everything me see it are going on. But when the papers them write everything, they make it come out and seem like say everything will fall apart. But if you look at the context matters, innit? If you look at the context of everything will go the way or me would expect it to go.
Because when them write now the paper is the punch. Them only write. The judge do that, but them not show you everything. Remember 15 things go on today, you know, and them only show you one. Oh, the judge smack down cartel, Ray. That's all them do. And put that 50 from but them not show you the whole of the paper. They them not show you the whole of
No, they
the
don't say everything.
transcript. So if nine good thing go on, them only show you the one bad thing we go on and put it on the head and put it as a headline news.
Well, look how them going to flood the airways tomorrow with news. You want to bet? Watch this. Every 20 minutes you're going to see an article.
Yo,
Brother?
Yo.
Yeah, man, we're there. Brother, when me hear she look on something there and say, beautiful submission. You see me? And she say, yeah, man, no way I learn. No way I talk.
Yeah.
Uncle, remember me said this here yesterday, you know. Me tell you, say, in the back of the judge, them mind, you know. Them have things where them are wait for hear, you know, where them not hear yet, you know. And them have things where them have say, Lord, class, you draw that card, they want rotted card, you know. So you see, when him draw the card, so you hear she said, beautiful, like she said, no, you talk. And this may I wait for you say from morning. No, you talk. You see me?
It's almost like the judge will wait for somebody to
Yeah.
say something for give her a reason for letting go dog.
Yeah, brother, remember them a lawyer, you know, so them know both, them know the strong points, them know the weak points of both person, you know. And how you deliver the points them know, you know. And remember, say the case file them done submit already, so it's a matter of emphasizing on key points. No. So when she hear him a close the argument and attack, and brother, remember, you know, the point where him make, you know, is in one would say attacking the justice system or the court of appeal or whatever, and she agree with it. She agree with it. So for the people, that's why I'm telling you yesterday when you hear she knock the point. Some people out brother who not work off of feelings. Some of the people them, bro, who not reason off of just feelings, and I kinda understand. But it's not just feelings do the law something, it's logic and analysis as well. You see, when you see she knock down the point yesterday, some people now say, Lord God, he now come out, you know. Because when God say that for anger the woman, you hear what she said to member knock him kind of knock the system today, you know. And say them should have do it and them never do it. And as a result, of them not upholding the Telecommunications Act, so something like so.
Him knock them
It
and
means
him knock them and where him knock them and kind of say at them should I do it. So him kind of knock them and
Brando, you know why
respect them
him
like
could have
you
forward
are
that
from the
to my
fault, you know.
youth?
Ray. So him kind of knock them and so him not really like punching on them.
You see emotional outburst She never take that off her table, you know. That's why I could have forward block with it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
If you understand, cause you have to understand them good all a reason about it, you know. In them quiet time before the case, you know. I must see when the boy come draw the same thing what we are talking about. Shouldn't reach so far. I can't and I have emotion towards I can't emotion and our subconscious just forward out, you know. We should
Brother,
know
all me I
previous
say,
justice blunder, you know.
either which one come out, we can't just make a
Because
determination on one thing and say it a go that way there. Because see today him come back
no,
and him say something and she see him and I say, yeah man, yeah, me like how you deal with it. Now you talk. You understand? Because she knows the point where she
she knows
make.
her point valid, my
A
youth.
key point.
It's like, yeah, she know that. As I said, them a liar before them turn judge, you know. So a judge, I'm a judge of a high level of the law whatever preside over. And they have to keep reading too.
I wonder,
And,
if it's a new thing this. Hold on a little bit. Me I go read something. I want to tell me if me dey read it already. It look like
got
a
you.
something new this drop, you know. It look like a something new this drop. Defense attorney, oh, boy, may I tell you, one Clarky at them again. Defense attorney John Clark on Tuesday described the technological evidence against the entertainer Vybz Kartel and his co-accused as very important. So these are some new people. So listen up. 131 likes. Hey, fix a like situation, you know. Very important, and said if the appeal court rejects the defense arguments that it would not be in the interest of justice to order a retrial. Listen to this now, got something new, this, you know. It will have to consider the evidence against each appellant individually, since the case against each of them might ultimately lead to different conclusions. So the dog I say at each way on have to do it when you can't do it together, you know. Because a different thing. When we read through this and see, in the seminal judgment in March, the Privy Council quashed the murder convictions of a DJ Vybz Kartel, Palmer, and the co-accused. Palmer and his co-accused were accused. Alright, we're not go through that part. We know the whole of them part there again. The prosecution's case had been that the correspondence and the communication media taken as a whole with the evidence of sole eyewitness proved the fact of the killing, the reason for the killing, the method of disposal and the deceased body, and the identity of at least two of the killers, namely Palmer. So listen up, people. The defense had argued that the evidence was obtained in a breach of constitutional rights of the men and was therefore inadmissible. But the British court offered no conclusions whatsoever in the appeal, asking to rule whether the original charger should have excluded the telecommunications evidence relied on by the prosecution. So Privy Council never touched that party. Them never given a ruling on that. See? Instead, the Privy Council said that it defer any answer to the constitutional issue to another occasion where it can hear the mind of the Jamaican judiciary. On Tuesday, Clark addressing the appeal court comprising of Justices Marva McDonald, Bishop Paulette Williams, David Fraser said, we will try to point the court directly to where in the material evidence there is a statement from the accused men. And importantly, what the sole witness he said in relation to each of the accused men. See? So he must say as right now say we make the point that each of the cases for the accused men needs to be considered individually in making the determination whether or not the retrial should be ordered in relation of each of them. So I cap them him set amongst the pigeon, you know, cause he must say this group up thing we wanna do, it now go work that way in terms of the telecommunications. It now go be fair. You have to do it separately when you look on this. See? Because he must say separate because the case against them may ultimately lead to different conclusions. The case for each defendant would have to be considered individually if a retrial was ordered. Clark also addressed the chronological events in the case. So these are the sequence of time when them say chronological events. So when what happened before, what then what happened. He said that the date of the chop-up text, which was purported to be sent from Palmer's phone to a third party communicating that Lizard was dead, would never be found, was dated July 6, 2011. However, the send date for the message predated the incident date by more than a month. So when them take the metadata, the send date are more than a month. So before July 6, 2011. So probably about May or so. You understand? So that won't add up right there. So cause all the metadata say before a month. But una say when it happened was July 6, 2011. On the indictment, the men were accused of committing a crime on August 16, 2011 and taken into custody September 30, 2011. The attorney noticed at the time them him a list out. So note the time them because he might get to a point. So he must say July 6. They must say Clark addressed the current events. When say the chop up text, so the text about chop up was put forward to a third party communicating that he was dead and not to be found on July 6, 2011. So on July 6, the chop up text come out. Seeing them as a chop up text thing. However, the send date of the message predated the incident date for more than a month. So when them check the phone, the send date for that message there, sent from boy in May or about April of 2011. But yet still, when them looking at the phone, it does say a July 6 that take place. So them must say a July 6 it come out. So he must say now, they were accused of committing the crime August 16 and taken into custody September 30, 2011. Sorry. In inviting the court to consider what obtains when ordering a retrial, particularly in circumstances where a conviction has been quashed, Clark pointed out that the appeal process has languished for over 10 years and asked, how can the men have a fair trial after this time? You see, the man talks a time him a put in here so now, And I say, member say that I'm from 2011, then that I'm in a 2011, and whatever, and whatever. So now, right here, so now him a say, the appeal process has languished for over 10 years. He asks, how can the men have a fair trial after all this time? So he must say, after all that time they go on, fair trial can't be guaranteed. Fair trial can't guarantee after all of that, after all of them something they go on. Said Clark, while different state organs might have justified reasons for taking time to examine the matter. So I must say, yeah, we know that different people are going to say, yeah, we have to do this and we have to do that and so and so. So I must say, while that happen, let us not forget that the material times the appellants were incarcerated while the wheels of justice slowly turned. So right there, so now I must say the wheels of justice are taking a little time and turn, and the man them life. Remember, and like the man them life pausing, the man them life still put for a hole. You get what I say? And things. So he must say, we have to consider that. According to the attorney, there is a prima facie, right? Prima facie, a breach of reasonable time standards guaranteed by the Constitution in addition to the breaches of fair trial rights of the men. So one critical point this is my raise, So I must say the time in which the justice did take to put forward in terms of appeal, and him say while him understand say you have Court of Appeal different than Supreme, then they have Privy Council. He must say yeah, but we have to remember say there is something in the Constitution where say this thing must do in a timely and fair manner. And he must say the time part gone through the window and the fair part gone through the window too. You see me? Justice McDonald Bishop commenting on that issue said, the Crown will have to tell us why. Yeah, hear this? Me tell you, say a Clark a fire the bumbo clad shot there with her. She not stop Clark, you know. Hear what she said. Justice McDonald Bishop commenting on that issue said the Crown will have to tell us why, given the two breaches of a fair trial rights, a retrial is justified. Me tell you know, the gauntlet lay down for them. That's why I'm telling you, say tomorrow, them have to come to Uncle tomorrow, them have to come to the gate swinging. Not, me tell you, see, tomorrow my ear, she say, watch out
Brother,
now. Member say
Brando,
we are
tomorrow
done
go
this. You
decide.
see, even here she keep on and
Tomorrow,
say tomorrow it's are done. Yeah?
tomorrow go decide everything. You hear that, Brando? Remember me tell you that.
Brother, a clock, this again, you know, she say, well, the Crown have to tell you. See, me read it again. Justice, remember, you know, the man don't talk about the whole of that, you know, in terms of time and Ray and Ray. It said, Justice McDonald Bishop commenting on that issue said, the Crown will have to tell us why, given the two breaches, so she admit that there are two breaches of the fair trial rights. A retrial is justified. Clark. In the meantime, Clark is refer. But Clark still up on the case to Pussy Clark. Um, in the meantime, Clark, in referencing the affidavits filed by the men in which they say they are broke and unable to foot the cost of further benefits, said there are some concerns about the legal aid system, adding that the four appellants are already concerned about the reduction in the number of jurors from 12 to 7 based on the changes in the law since the trial. So remember, you know, the law change, you know. A seven now can do it, you know. It have to be 12, you know. So the man them I express concern and say, so I couldn't just have find 7 man who not like you know, 7 SRP friend them. So 7 PIA members for come and send me straight to jail, you know. So the man them don't express concern this so. Now the man them I said this legal aid thing. Cause me see somebody did I say yesterday say no, but them you have legal aid and thing. So remember if you not have money, you have to use legal aid in Jamaica. See? So that part of them are talk about the legal aid part. So it has said there are some concerns about the legal aid system, adding that the four appellants are already concerned about the reduction of the number of jurors from 12 to 7 based on the changes in the law since their original trials. There's only so much law change, bail act change, jury act change, the amount of thing will take place since the man of their jail. So at that man that trial, so the trial itself, you see my uncle, it's like everything changed since the man them lock up, you know. There's so many, it's not the same thing, you know, everything changed.
Brando,
Yeah.
Brando, like how you're there on a roll night and you breathe and you can't pull up thing there. Are we there on the computer?
Yeah.
You can't add a screen and play something on it. What's your name? Dana Jackson.
I probably can play the audio. What's she there on?
YouTube.
What's she there on? TVJ?
YouTube.
No man, like what she talk on? Our own platform or TVJ?
Our own page, man. Yeah, she just start a page. She have 30, must have about 50 subscribers. Maybe 100 now. She just start.
Alright. I want the Lord Clarice. Alright. Let me see if I can find it. How this medicine read?
Dog, she terrible, dog. But you can read where you read first, because one of the people, I make a video about it, but you don't know. One of the people in here, she
Okay,
said,
so
oh, money.
new one this? Yeah, my bed, me want go in now. What them man them? A new one this again? Hold on there. And the in right, yo, Clark, go on that bag of things, man. Clark go on
Yeah,
with that bag of things.
go on, man. Tell say, man, go on with that with the whole heap of thing, man.
Yo, the man not done, you know, here you again. In the meantime, Clark is referencing the affidavits filed for the men in which they say they are broke and unable. Alright, we reach to that part there. We are submitting that the effect of a retrial order can cause prejudice to the appellants. You hear that? Can cause prejudice to the
Yeah.
appellants. Zane, the attorney said, while further pointing out that in light of the admission by the Crown that some of the witnesses might not be available a further breach of rights of the appellant was being created. So you hear the Crown said they might not be able to get them. According to Clark, in a country where a trial list of the Home Circuit Court is long and a retrial likely to take more than 64 days. Because you have to remember, the first case it takes 64 days, the longest in Jamaica history. So the retrial might take longer than that. And I have to put that in a consideration. So I want to record again this and look for broke if this got up. So he must say, no, more likely to take more than the original 64 days, right? Which would prolong the ordeal of the men. The rights of the other accused whose matters might be stood down to allow for a retrial would be breached. So in other words then, he must say, is I could not end up trying to move up film case to accommodate him, but it's like under breach other people won't can feel them wanna go end up take longer. You see me I say that he must say right here so. As to the findings of the Privy Council regarding the majority verdict, Clark said its pronouncement and whether directions by the trial judge could have cured the contamination of the jury, which led to its decision to quash the convictions, was an issue with which the defense had grappled and which the court needed to resolve. You understand? So he must say that once you reach a Privy Council, we did have the issue with it from the Supreme Court and from the Court of Appeal. But of course, you know how that didn't go. It's important to the court for considering where the interest of justice lies, given that the board's observation that no directions by the judge, no matter how focused and firm, could have compensated for the real risk of contamination. The board, in considering whether directions could have cured the issue in the case, held that. So the board didn't matter what the Privy Council. So the Privy Council has said him never give no directions to them. But he must say, even them must say the board of the Privy Council has said, even if him they give directions to them, that still won't cure it. You get what I say? In any event, direction, however focused and firm, could not rectify the damage to the integrity of the trial, the attorney pointed out. So he might go back to the Privy Council. So even if the judge did say nothing and give them directions and say this and that, that still couldn't rectify what take place. Zane, the question we debated amongst ourselves was that if the trial ended March 13, 2014, no direction, however focused and firm, could have cured the prejudice of the appellants by the bribery allegations, how then in 2024 or in 2026 or even 2028, whenever the jury in the new trial receives this matter, how can a direction, however focused and firm, cure the prejudice that has been caused to the appellants? That is the question that has detained us, and that is why an issue for this court we submit also grapple with these stated. Go through that again. I remember explain that. He must say, if it is that in a 2014, no direction where them did give, right? However, focus and firm could have cured the prejudice to the appellants by the bribery allegations in at that time there. Remember, that how much years ago. He must say, oh, then not 2024, after 13 years past, or in a 2026. So he must say, suppose it not do this year, suppose that 2026 will do it, or 2028. Whenever the new trial receives this matter. So he must say, suppose, this is suppose. How can the direction, however focused and firm, cure the prejudice that has been caused to the appellants? So there's a prejudice towards the appellants, that means against them, that has taken place over the last 13 years. You talk about the case being not public, you talk about the time we pass, what the different people made about the case, you talk about several breaches that take place, and so he must say, oh, we are going to ensure and ensure say in how much years pass, whether 2026, 2024, 2028, so them now going to go through the prejudice there again. That is the question that has detained us, and that is why it is an issue for this court we submit to also grapple with. So you must say, una have to grapple with it too, una have to face it too, una have to reason it out too. Is it plausible? Does it make sense? Clark is expected to end the submissions today when the matter resumes at 10 a.m. and the hearing began on Monday. So this today. So this are from this morning, you know. This are from early today. Brother Clark go on with a bag of things, brother.
Dog, I be a thing. The man go on with, brother.
The Deion Jackson Miller son. What you say there, pa?
Yeah. Deion Jackson Miller. Our page. Brother, she kicked some constitution. She does have a channel. She does 100 subscribers. She does have a channel. She does she try to get our message out there on a different
level. How much people?
No, she have 100 subscribers. She just build a channel.
Deion Jackson Miller. Deion Jackson Miller?
Yeah. You find it? Or you want me to send you a link?
Yeah. Send me link. I'm not see her. And then I'm not to want play her content too, you know. That's the next thing too. Cause if she have her something, that means she have to monetize and I'm not go on. Yeah.
Sure, Brando.
Send me let me see it. That.
All right, but just send it to you. Yo, me nah lie, still Clark dangerous team. I give Clark him respect. Clark bad.
Yeah, man, Clark go hard, bro. Oh, Clark, this one. I'm not telling about what. Is that everything, bro?
Somebody said them just send it to. Brother, you said that woman here, and them people me like here with reasoning, Brando. I like here, idiot and sit down. And then she use case study one woman where from 2023 we go through the same thing, sentence, must say like the same year as Cartel, and 9 years it take her before she get appeal.
People, here we go on. You can go over Deion Jackson page and check it out. Me nah go to play it.
Alright.
8 minutes. Me nah go play it because she build her channel and do her thing. If me play it, she can't even strike me afterwards. When she start monetize. Because it go show up in her feed so other people have her content. So here we go on. You can check it out. Deion Jackson Miller. Okay. She have her page, 109 subscribers, and you can go check her out. She do her thing.
Subscribe to our people. I need to subscribe to our
people. Just do a little piece.
Understand what that means. When you are appealing your sentence, you're appealing a conviction or you're appealing your sentence, you're saying, hey, I don't think what happened to me was fair. What you're hoping for is that the appellate court, the appeal court is going to look at you, agree with you, and maybe release you early. But because of the length of time it took for the Ray Morgan case to come to the Court of Appeal, he did not have that opportunity. The man did done there in a jail the whole time. He served a black case, and there had been a clear breach of his constitutional right to a hearing within a reasonable time. Then we had a case called Dwight Campbell.
Yes, Clark. Yo, people, go and check out Fair thing. A bag of things
man.
Go on with that, man.
Nah, a bag of brother. Nah, you not hear nothing yet. A bag of something she go on with.
People, make sure you go check it out. Deion Jackson Miller, something there. Me have to go sit down and watch this. Me not upload them researcher uncle. Me can't play it for life. Them man mood has strike me too. Me can't do them the researcher man just take it and play for them channel.
Brando, it's on TVJ. It's on TVJ. She was talking.
Japper, yeah, TVJ worse. But
no. Yeah, my brother.
What people go and check it out. It's bad.
Then I say ex-wife.
Somebody drop the link in the
So all them say Anthony Miller are thing there. So all them say Anthony Miller are them type of man there. Oh, I never know say wife. No say Anthony Miller wife. Eh?
Brother, I not think say Anthony Miller there there.
Yo. Now them say Anthony Miller wife. I want play back Brando.
No, I'm an exam. I'm a phone.
Yeah, people see link. People me I tell you no. If you don't want some like some education and some research on some other cases like that case here, and Privy Council kick it away, you just listen and hear everything where I go on. And we
Yeah,
go
man.
put the case together. Me I tell you now something where you have to listen, people. Believe me.
Dog, me not see it. Brother, see the link there. See the link there. What I'm telling you, dog, let me not see it. See the link there, brother. I just
See
put the
link there
link
with
there.
Brando
Remember
name.
me?
Brando
Remember
name.
me know for pin it, so just hurry up and find it. Gangsters not doing pin something there. Bumbo clot. Hey, one time remember me the school to blood clot and the man them a say, yo, me have some friend in my life, you know.
What are
Man,
the Brando? Yo,
yeah.
here the man I try box down here, so uncle. So they are go on like say the child and you never the journalists them never they do no work. See the woman run out there. Cause
Oh,
we have to trust them. And that who are them journalists who are to tell
but
us
at this if
what's
I do
wrong.
for but uncle, remember yesterday where I say if I did other country, you know, if I did other country, other lawyer would have come out and profit and come talk and get and where I say, boy, I show a Jamaican thing and thing. But see she do it, brother, social media era this no brother. You need for using a voice, but that's for one next thing. Uncle, what you think about day 3 and what you think I go on for day 4? Some solid
All right,
points
yeah.
later on.
All right, so to me, me tell you the honest truth, Brando. All right, so you always implore this when you talk to people. You ever try to say this? Don't reason absolute. I mean, some now go reason absolute, but me I tell you,
People, me just put the sorry uncle. For the man I said me not see the channel. Brother, me just the last thing when me type, scroll up in that chat when me type, alright. Yo,
Brandon
Sasha
name,
Ice
just put
can't pin it
Brandon
or some
name.
uncle, she can't pin it.
Sasha Ice can. I think she should just do it back.
Yeah, see she just something there. So just click the link, brother. So look for my comment or
That's
Sasha
Sasha
Ice
Ice
comment and click
comment
the link.
and click
Yeah,
the
see
link.
Sasha Ice only.
It
Yeah.
carries straight to the woman channel. Listen,
Yeah,
she have
man.
day 1 and day 2. Just listen them. She gonna have day 3 a morning. But Brando, all right,
Yeah,
you
uncle,
say
yeah.
no reason absolute. So watch where I go on now, Brando. Me feel like to owe everything. Me feel like say them. Me feel like them have a wicked task. Them have a, me not gonna say them in a trouble yet until me hear Thursday, but them have a wicked ill for climb, Brando. And the reason why I never say that is oh she
Yeah,
come
what
in
she say a
class.
while ago?
Brando, oh she come in class. Oh that.
She said the crown I forgot tell me. Oh, them plan for do this.
So that me tell us, Brando, me not say it impossible, you know, but them have a wicked task. Like, because here I know, Brando.
Uphill class.
Them have a wicked uphill task, and here I say that. As I said, tomorrow I go be the highlight of everything. Not Thursday. We are gonna see how tomorrow, how she are gonna deal with them and what them are gonna do. So tomorrow I gonna be one wicked highlight for everything. All right. With me saying that to Osha Comment Clark. Wonderful, beautiful statement. Like, it's like she said, this you fear say, and them something I want to hear so me can consider me and the judge and can sit down and go think about this. Wonderful statement. Andre just play her. See it, everybody a player. Everybody a player. So like a she, cause and me not say she attack against the system, but she kind of punch them to a little bit.
Uncle,
If you pray her thing.
uncle, member, you know. Alright. Member, you know. You see, when me see she a do, come just see a little bit of easy. She a show other cases, you know. Brother, you see law bill palm I think name precedent, you know. Meaning say it based on what happened before, you know. So you see me
Right.
and
So
you there's a reason, uncle. You like draw a case and say based on Stevenson versus Coca-Cola in 1955. Coca-Cola had said that their drinks was not poison or they didn't label this and this. The judge ruled that Coca-Cola should have paid. I saw law going on that. So you
yeah,
see,
me
them
know.
always drop on things before and so that she are doing a fine cases where this they turn out or that they turn out and do. I
That's
love that,
why
brother.
everybody there say the lawyer should have drawn for PJ Patterson and the Gleaner in 1983.
Yeah.
The case study should have said the same thing. That's why we have says, so that's why everybody has said Tavares could have drawn for that. Like, so I saw when people are go through law, people always have a case for them draw back for. People always have them something there. Case for them draw back for.
Facts.
Yeah, so at that always go on. So as when me I say, Brando, the way how she come in, Clark. It look like Clark kind of how she come in, Clark. Me now says a soft spot, but Clark fire some shot. And she have to take cover. So she have to come in and say, wonderful presentation. Ray. So if she ever tell him them something there before, wicked closing argument. Me love it. Yeah, mwah, good argument. If she ever give him the ratings about theme argument, Brando, that means that she agree with majority. Remember, so she not turn on nice something them in the Brando what him say, no?
No, none of them. The only part where she did have the issue is that when he met the statement that said 21 months and she said, don't go there. That's the only thing. Yeah. She said, yo, nobody draw that, man. Nobody draw that. And I want to give a joke, you know. Don't be surprised if she not turn down most. Don't be surprised if something that make them talk tomorrow, right? And she does allow them to talk, you know, and people are say, yeah, but she not turn on none of them. So a prosecution are win. And when you look at a teacher side win, you know. Because to me, it's like there's certain things where she look for from them. That's why she has called them, so you know, and not deal with them, so you know. Because like she has say, yo, you know, if you hit home some point, you know.
That's why she do it, you know.
Yeah, brother. That's how we get.
And you're not wrong. That really go on, and I wrong, you're wrong. That really go on. You see me? But Brando, that's why Isaac play softball, because him know him would have to go. Yeah, them would have go, brother, we know, brother. And that me and Brando say, man, him have to do what him do, brother. If you notice, the team name, team name barely a call, brother, notice. Any case Isaac in Isaac name alone a call us. Notice what go on.
Yeah, like that's another line under there.
Him name not even a call, no. Notice that. Man.
One Clarky.
one Clarky.
Yeah, the man come out. Yo, the man get a blood clot. Deca is still the caller. Yeah, all we. Uncle, here. Uncle, remember yesterday, me and Reezy, you know. And we are say, wait till the boss touch it.
Yeah, we are say, yo, wait till
plan the board and plan.
Yo, Brando, I remember the one of the points then where we are saying, yo, Isaac, I go kick them at them face.
Yeah.
Isaac. Him again.
I say, uncle, mine and Isaac, mine and the boy clock kick, I want fire, you know.
Yeah. So remember, I said the whole place I look at him. Hey, me not lie, you know. Hey, the man them shock Sir P, you know, brother. Sir P don't need that, you know.
Yo, uncle, the youth and CJ Martinez say, yo, that's 70 million though. Like the man can't left that point there from the
Big up CJ. CJ always argue with the exclusive, like him have somebody in a court, so he never argue with the early link them first. But me, I tell you, CJ, a whole heap of money, you know, I don't want to think a joke. When the hear we talk about them breed of money, another ramping thing, another laughing thing, you know. A whole heap of money, you know. Whole heap of money, another joke thing. Whole heap of money. Real talk, a whole heap of money, virgin. Me don't want to feel like I'm a joke thing. A whole heap of money. Yeah, man, a whole heap of money, man. So I don't want to think on a ramping thing. A whole heap of money. Me? But Brando, as when me say all and all, me love a look. No joke. Me really and truly love a look. Big man thing. Love a look.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, all right. Brando, you know one of them true pass there when the man set the offside trap, and you in at the offside trap, but you just walk left the ball. So you go touch it and just go and just walk left it. You never know.
Yeah.
Dummy whole place in that man just walk left the ball, dog. The man
Brother Isaac run over it.
Offside trap, you know, and walk left.
Run over it like him and kick it and just shape and just dummy.
And just man.
Lord God. We said the man job about 3 defender to him alone, you know. I left the ball free. The man left Clark on the wing free, brother, and job about 3 defender. Him alone job.
Pang lives matter. Big up yourself. Yo, people, hold on there. Sasha Ice, drop the link for the small channel. I go play the video over there. I make the people them see it. Fool can't see it. I need to go live for long. Just drop the link for the small. Wanna subscribe to the small channel. I go play the link. I go play it over there when we done that live there. So you can go subscribe to it.
You see it. But I'm telling you from day one, you know, a 2 game I play, you know, mind game. My uncle Bina said this, you know. Una watch a front game where I go on, so but one a fuck brother. You see from day one, or the man then roll out, me I pre the formation, me I say, dog, the man my attack so ball a swing cross, but I say, no, brother, confuse them day one, you know. So when me hear people I say, see it, medical rep, me I say, nah man, this plan. Day 2, me I say to you say, eyes that I seal it off, and then me
Brando, remember me reason, Brando. Remember me reason. I say, yo, football term. People don't go watch about the live. Come here, go watch about the live. The man said football terms. Look on it that way, yeah. Everybody think I'm Messi go score. I trick the man trick, you know. I draw the man 3 defender, you know.
Yeah, man, Dimiss bang it in the net, man. Everybody thinks him. I watch this man, yeah. This brother, the man them plan out this, brother. Brother, listen what me I say to your uncle. Listen what me I say to you. You see the key point to raise is Sean Storm sister raised the first key point, and it's not Isaac, you know. Sean Storm lie. Alright. You see, for day 1 Cartel liar and raise no key point, you know. It's Sean Storm liar and Jones liar raise the 2 key point, you know.
Which is the Labish, right? She raised a point there.
Yeah, which is the Labish and that same Clark brother, yeah, you know. To Jones, you know. Which is how long the retrial that take, and she say, alright, run a audit.
Yeah, Clark and Labish talk first day.
Yeah, and then she said to the other point, when the man knock it, cause remember, you know, the sister raised the point and say, yeah, Sir P, them and the other people and the publicity, me, I want them all that plan, you know. It's not she right that, you know. Anyway, we don't have to go through that part.
I mean, I know.
You see me, but the whole of that plan out, you know, brother, something we organize, you know. So you see when she said that now and the Sir P, the one Sir P, you know, dog, them think they plan, dog, you're walking at chop. You walk right in a chop when you do all one video. Everybody heard up and down. Your name get called.
And then he run out and do 2 video, Brando. Just as what the people expect.
As expected.
You do 2 video.
Remember, you know, Isaac name no call yet, you know. And the sister, you know, remember, say Cartel name no call yet, you know. Seeing? The second day now. What they are reason, brother, I say one thing, you know, yeah.
I don't
know all the things going on. Remember, me telling you, know. Remember, you know.
Constitutional rights being
remember
violated.
Telling you, know.
Yeah, all right, Brando. One of the main things, as if you hear people, as when I say, when you hear Miss Miller come talk about the same constitution, you see that's something we are going. I want to take this in a consideration and listen to me and hear me out good. The judge, remember said the judge that say, why are we here? Why are we even here? If we breach man them constitutional rights 2 times on the breach of rights.
Yeah,
so
that's the judge.
She consider that, brother. Remember saying, you know, she said
that.
Consider that, you know. She's considering that too, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Don't feel like she should not consider that.
Yeah, man, she said. So she said tomorrow the crown I forgot tell me how them are going through a rare blood clot. Yeah, me tell you that already though. Me tell you that already say other day them want hear now. You see Franny, she said the crown I forgot tell me how that part they go. Yeah.
Cause as I say, me interested in that. Me soon gonna make my thumbnail, cause me interested in that. Me interested in that part when she say the crown I forgot tell me. Call your people are focused, but boy, look on this, what she shut down. All the
No, brother.
rights
People
breed.
look back because people read sensationalism, my G. People that's why people easily get caught by a clickbait and so. People just want to hear wash out down and wash chuck. People don't want to hear what accepted, my G. Look how much things accept. Look how much things she talk. And uncle notice none of them something they no use as headline. Remember,
All
I no
right,
put
thing
as
them. No,
headline. Say the crown will have to tell me how that not put as something there. That you know, headline said the crown put her under pressure. What will take place tomorrow? The crown is set to be
No,
placed under heavy pressure because she wants to know that not put as headline. Notice. Remember that could have put there now.
no. That now go on. As when we say, Brandon, tomorrow we are gonna see all the paper them a move. We are gonna see everything. We are watch all the newspaper them edit them thing. We are watch everything. Tomorrow we are gonna see everything.
What you say? You go live?
Everything we are, me the want to play
Yeah.
the thing, but more everybody go watch it, yeah, man. But maybe they go play it over my life. I made the people them watch it.
Do the right thing,
And
no, man.
speak.
I close.
And speak the
Close.
on it.
I close. Me want to close off. You
Man,
know.
say Clark, go to my Clark Kent. I true man, him bad man.
Oh, Clark, when I say
People,
Clark, I go like Clark Kent.
if you
Me
don't
say
subscribe,
Clark.
subscribe to Gaza Uncle live stream. A 2 channel me have. Subscribe to
Okay.
Gaza Uncle live
Live
stream.
stream.
We'll go over there now. So everybody from right so the live start already. When you can meet me over there.
You
Brandon, big up
started?
yourself. Yeah, man, I
Yeah,
start
man.
the
You say
live, man.
already.
Remember, I you me that way, pan, you know. So,
Yeah.
but mommy, I go and reason with you. Because
All
me
right.
know your style.
People,
Me
bless
just
up on
cut
yourself.
off
You know.
already.
Yeah. People don't know all the thing already.
Brandon,
Bless up on. Yeah.
tomorrow is an excited day, brother. That's
Tomorrow
all
at
me I tell the
D-Day, brother.
people
The
them.
crown, I forgot tell her, oh, them come by them something. That she say.
Mm-hmm. Outer road, you know. Big up yourself, brother.
Yeah, man. Bless up and big up. People, you
Yes.
can go over God's Uncle channel. See the link. The Sasha Eyes just put the link. So I don't know if you pin it, but see there. The last thing was Sasha Eyes post. I will close off the live and now give thanks who pass through, give thanks who donate, give thanks who participate on the live stream, and for who in the bush and not comment, big up yourself, same way. We know a lot of people in the bush I watch but them not comment. Make sure you like the live stream if you haven't. Please and thanks. And for those who there, if you don't like the live stream, please like it. Small thing to you, but it's a big thing to me. It helps with the algorithm. See? So big up all our moderator, big up all our people who participate and who pass through. Big up on yourself. People, tomorrow is going to be a critical and crucial day in the case because the prosecution will be stating the reasons why there should be a retrial. So it's gonna be an exciting day, you see me? Let's up and big up on yourself. Out.